Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to the third installment of the 100 yen shop accessories. I've got a few items here I've been slowly collecting up since the last video. Actually, one or two of these are old. I've just pulled out of storage since I completely forgot I had them. But yeah, a nice mix of items though, and all of these are readily available in Japan if you are here at the moment on holiday or if you are planning a visit soon. Daiso, sometimes you can get some, not many, but it's the biggest 100 yen shop. But it's more of the smaller ones. You'll see these in Cando, Seiya are the two main ones I'd recommend hitting up. I'll drop the name of those shops though in the description below. So yeah, nice assortment actually. Got the park bench, rubbish bin, shovel, PC, table, which is actually really cool. I also have chairs to go with that. There's a crate and even a broom. So yeah, really cool. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I definitely recommend checking those out for the other types of cool 1/12 scale miniature accessories that have become available in Japan over the last maybe 6 to 12 months. So yeah, I think recently maybe one new item a month it feels like, so they must be doing pretty well here. I'm looking forward to seeing what else they come out with. I think soon you can basically build up any Japanese typical scenario or mini diorama easily from just picking up these items, which is awesome. So yeah, I'll move this off to the side and we can go through one by one. So starting with the park bench, we do have Vegeta and Schooner here on a hot date in the summertime, and yeah, they fit really well on the bench. I'll pop these off just for a moment so we can get a closer look at it. So the colouring itself is a nice green, and the base, kind of a it kind of reminds me of bamboo style, or the colouring of those disposable chopsticks, just in case the colouring isn't coming through too well. I mean, it does look a little bit plasticky, but you can add on a little bit of weathering, touch it up, and it'll definitely fit in well. These type of accessories especially work well if they're kind of in the background. Add a little bit of that nice bokeh on it with your photos, and they blend in beautifully. So yeah, as mentioned before, we can fit on two figures on here without too much trouble. Let's get in there we go. And yeah, overall I think it looks really cool. You can use it with a couple of Vegeta and Bomb will be a perfect match. Maybe I can see Megumi or Nobara there waiting, and well, Yuji rocks up. So really cool accessory. And one more to add in there is this mini street light. Now unfortunately it is mini, so I wouldn't say that these are 1/12 scale, as you can probably see here, a bit small, but these are nice. You can put a bit more of a foreground to look a bit bigger. Maybe in the distance you have a couple lined up, and they are hollow, so you could probably wire these up quite easily with a small LED light. Give it a nice little flicker, a nice little golden orange light in there, which would be really cool. So yeah, I've picked up two of these. I've been meaning to do a photo for a while. Unfortunately, like a lot of things, I always run out of time. But I think these two items work really well together. So moving over to the third item, that is the rubbish bin. I believe it was Yamaji Hobby recently who actually used this in a really cool Jujutsu Kaisen photo. He took this, he scrumpled up some rubbish bin there, did some weathering on it to make it look a bit more grungy and dirty, and it looked really cool. So the top part will come off from memory. Yeah, there we go. So you can easily put stuff inside if you want. So on the left hand side we have the bin and can, so bottles and cans, newspaper, paper one here, and then this is for your other paper or other rubbish, your burnable stuff. A lot of rubbish in Japan is always separated out into the main categories, and you'll see this in just about every train station. So really cool. They actually do have some train station seats as well, which I have been meaning to pick up. So maybe in a future video I'll have a couple of those. So again, 1/12 scale, and yeah, really cool, really simple. I mean, yeah, basic plastic, but give it some weathering, touch it up, and you can definitely get it looking really nice. And again, in the background of the photo, it can work really well. So the next item here is a shovel and helmet set. I originally saw this one ages ago where someone used this and put their hat on King Kong from memory. It looked really cool, so I picked up a couple when I saw it. It does come with some stickers here which you then put on the helmet and shovel, so you actually have two options so you can mix and match if you do buy doubles. Now there are two different colours, so this is the silver shovel and white helmet. And then we also have the, I guess it'll be classic yellow helmet, which you see a lot in Japan, as well as a golden shovel. Now the issue of these, they're not really 1/12 scale. Almost, but not quite. The shovel I feel works pretty good, though you kind of need some good hands to be able to hold on to it. But if I kind of balance it there on Vegeta's hand, you know, the scale, it's not too bad. However, if we check out the helmet on Schooner here, you will see he swims in it. So that is the downside. I think these are a bit more fun for either larger characters or just kind of background props to kind of fill in the scene. The detailing of them is really cool though. It's just a shame that they're not 1/12 scale. So following in the, I guess, construction cleaning type accessories, this is the Broom. This one is one of the more recent ones. I haven't actually opened it yet, so I'm pretty keen to pop it out. It looks really cool though. I believe the head will swivel. Wow, it's actually got proper bristles as well, so it's not just hard plastic. That is cool. It does move, so you can easily broom along. So yeah, you can actually properly use this as a little bit desk broom. That is really cool. I actually must admit I really like this one. Let's chuck it on Schooner and take it for a bit of a spin. There we go. He might, it's his first time using a broom. He's a bit clunky. He may not know how to use it, but you kind of get a good idea him brushing along. So moving on to the next one, this is the wooden box. It's pretty cool. My wife has a couple of these and she's using with gacha figures at the moment. So really nice, it has that full on wood texture. Again, just basic, plastic finish. So imagine if you give this like a bit of a, weathering, use some black paint, really watered down black paint to bring out the crevices on this. It will look really cool. The top does open and it even has the texture on the inside a little bit, so this is really cool. And yeah, as I show on the box, get like 5, 6 of them, stack them all up, and you can create a really cool, I guess, industrial look. And they have little wee pegs on the bottom and on the lid as well, so you can easily stack them. And it's actually pretty stable. So you can definitely see, getting 3 or 4 of these, stacking them all up together. And then you can use them as a cool backdrop, or get some figures sitting on the crates, in a kind of a badass scene. So moving over to one of my more favorite ones that's come out recently. I haven't opened up, but the detail on this looks really cool. And yeah, a 1/12 scale PC, mouse, keyboard, monitor and tower. Haven't opened this up at all yet, so let's pop it open and then we can get a close look at the detail on this. So starting with the monitor, yeah, just basic. Actually, I think you can pop that out. It seems like it's translucent. Maybe if you get something in there, pop those out. You can pop it out and put a printed picture behind. That's cool. Yeah, basic stand, but yeah, it looks really cool, nice and simple. Moving over to the tower now, and yeah, we've got a nice texture on the front, like the fans. Actually, it is clear as well, so you could probably chuck some LEDs in there, have it blinking away. Again, really cool. We've got some printing on the front which says P-Man. Moving over to the keyboard. Now, this looks like your usual kind of gaming keyboard with the wrist guard as well, which is really cool. I love how all the buttons, you can easily see the texture on them, and pick out all the shadows and lighting. You could probably take a lot of time and slowly paint up each one a little bit, add some more detail to it, but for a basic keyboard, yeah, it looks really nice. And now for the itty bitty mouse, yeah, again, you can even see the wheel The mouse wheel in the middle there, it's actually pretty well defined. Looks like your normal gaming mouse in that blue colour as well, which is cool, and it matches the label on the PC, or at least the colour and the square design. Now we can just bring it all in and get a closer look at all the 4 parts together. And yeah, you know, really cool. No cables, so it does make it a lot easier. Print out a picture, chuck it behind the monitor. I think it would look really badass. I think, did I even mention that? Nope. Okay, but yeah, they do mention that you can chuck a light into the tower though, which is really cool. And then yeah, chuck on, you know, stickers and put your original screen on there, which is really cool. Okay, so we're at the last one now. This is definitely my favorite, and that is the miniature table and chairs. If you've been to any type of community hall, you know, even probably schools, any type of event center, anything like that, you would have seen these types of folding tables in Japan. Pretty iconic. And we do have 2 colors. There's a brown table, there is a darker green which I don't have, but I do have the matching seat for that one, as well as the brown seat. Now I have already opened and made one of these up, and it is crazy cool. This is the table itself, and yeah, it looks just like the tables you see. We've got the nice brown top, and then there is the under tray and everything, but you can fold it up and down just like the real table. Everything collapses down, so you can store them away, and that is just, I don't know, I think it's really cool. For 110 yen, I think this is crazy good. A little bit more delicate than some others, but yeah, awesome. Especially when you combine it with the folding chairs. Again, these actually fold up. I mean, look at it, it's so cool. You can use these with like wrestling figures, you know, to kind of do those deathmatch where you, you know, take people for chairs, which is cool. You know, just fold them out. Chuck some characters on there. Let's get Schooner again. Oh. A little bit fiddly. Let's get it back up. There we go. But yeah, you know, it's pretty basic, but it works. Especially with that table, really cool. Actually, the chair is a little bit fiddly. Let me kind of get this posed up a little bit better. So we have Schooner behind on the table. Maybe he's playing some games on his brand new high performance PC. In some warehouse with some, you know, what's that, crate stacked up. There's a rubbish bin in the back. You know, maybe Schooner's a little bit clean, so he does have a broom stacked up behind. For some reason there is a little wee storage light in the his I don't know, warehouse of doom, and it's got a wee hard hat up there as well. So you know, you can take these items, throw them all together for a real simple scene, and yeah, this little wee folding table is crazy good. Again, I really can't believe it's only 110 yen. So yeah, that does cover all of the items in this video. Let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. I think seriously the PC is such good value. Again, 110 yen, and yeah, it's so easy to use for photos, and that folding table is just crazy cool, especially when matched up with the folding chairs. If you're doing some outdoor shots, you know, you can't go wrong with a nice garden bench, you know. The rubbish bin's pretty cool. Yeah, all of these, I think, by themselves, really simple, really nice. But you know, when you combine them together, you can create some really cool scenes with very little effort. Especially if you're not really good at, you know, maybe making your own dioramas or objects, or if you don't have access to like a 3D printer or anything like that. So again, if you come in Japan, I highly recommend tracking these down. 110 yen, buy a bunch, can't go wrong. You can give it to friends as well when you head back. They make a perfect gift basically. So yeah, I'm curious to see what will come out in the future. What other items would you like to see? After seeing these fold-up tables, I wouldn't mind some more items along that line to mix in. That would be really cool, and maybe some more like, you know, PC gaming console type stuff as well would be really fun. Actually wouldn't mind some proper 1/12 scale lights, because as you can see, if we put Goku there, yeah, it is shorter than Goku, so yeah, scaling those lights not the best, but if you, you know, use them creatively with a bit of depth of field, you know, placing them in, you know, closer or further away from the camera, they can definitely be put to use. So yeah, that is it for this little wee simple video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're keen to see more like this, check out the other videos if you haven't already, and like, subscribe for future ones like this. It's fun. Try to do one maybe every couple of months, just whenever I get, you know, maybe 4 or 5 of these items together. So yeah, anyway, again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, cheers!